So we're going to have a look at the first one in the range, which is the Star 63. This tile cutter from Rubi is aimed at more of the DIY, in my opinion. The breaking power is nowhere near what the bigger models are going to have. So sometimes if you have a stronger porcelain tile, you're going to actually struggle a little bit with this one. You'll find the rails will bend a little bit more than the thicker, heavier duty ones. So if you've just got some little kitchens and bathrooms to do with small tiles, this one might be suitable for you. It's about £120 currently on the market. Rubis tend to be built to last, so the price you pay, you tend to get a bit longevity with them. The best thing to do is pay as much as you can afford really for a tile cutter. It's a little bit false economy to buy a tile cutter only to find out in 2 or 3 weeks time that you need to go and buy a better quality one and the one you've bought is obsolete. So try and get the best one you can afford. And when you watch this video and I go through each tile cutter, you'll find the price goes up, the better the cut goes and the stronger the tile cutter is. So you'll find out which one you want from this video. So let's get straight into it and do a little demonstration of how this particular tile cutter works. What you have with Rubi system is a scoring wheel. The scoring wheel houses a shaft with a diameter wheel on the end. Now to keep it simple, the only 2 scoring wheels you really need is an 8mm and a 22mm wheel now. The 8mm wheel tends to be used on any tile that is a smooth surface. So if it's a ceramic or a porcelain tile with a very smooth, shiny surface, that's the one you would use. And if the tile is textured and all rivened, the 22mm wheel tends to cut in better to them kind of tiles. So just use whichever one you obviously need to do on that particular tile. Again, all Rubi cutters tend to have a number next to them. So in this case, this is the Star 63. So again, if it had a 77 or a 97 or a 1,000 bed, you know, there's loads of different little bed lengths. If it was 1,000, that means that's how long a tile will cut in millimeters. If it's 63, that would be in centimeters. So if this one came in a 63, a 73 and a 93 model, the 63 centimeters would be the length of the cut. Then the 73 centimeters would be the bigger one, cut longer, and the 93 centimeters would cut obviously longer than that. So you work out which tile cutter you want for the size of tiles that you think you're going to be dealing with. How does it work? Once a scoring wheel has been placed, this particular tile is a floor tile, a piece of floor tile. It's about 9mm thick. So if I put this into here, all I'm going to do is score that all the way up to the top. Now what you got to be careful with scoring a tile cutter is that you don't press too hard. Sometimes when you press harder and score it and you break it, you'll find that the edge of your tile is all ragged where you've cut. So if you find you're getting that problem with your tile cutter currently, try going a little bit lighter on the score and that'll give you a finer cut on the edge. Another problem you can get with cutting tiles is a lot of people don't actually start right from the beginning. And this is called a fishtail. So when the cut comes down, it tailors off on the end where you haven't actually caught it. So the best thing to do here is score it from about 10mm in backwards, then pick up that score to the front. So what I mean by that is if I put that 10mm there and then I pull it back, I know that I've caught that right from the beginning. Then I'm going to start again from that 10mm and then continue up the top. That's going to guarantee that I've got the whole length covered. So the breaking bar here is attached on this little flappy bit. So what we're going to do here is put that about 1 inch from the top and we're just going to press down on that and the pressure goes in. So with 10mm floor tile, 9-10mm, not really much of a problem with that cut. Straightforward cut, very accurate, very clean. Put these 2 tiles back together and you can't even see where that cut's been done. So again, good cutter, but it is limited to generally ceramics. I think if you put a porcelain tile in here, you're going to struggle, which leads into the next tile cutter, which is a bit better quality, a bit more heavy duty, breaking powers are stronger, which is going to do the ceramics and porcelain. So that is the Star 63. Hopefully that's been of some interest to you. Let's have a look at the next one.